Earstravagant Adventures. I'm your host, Rachel, alongside Katie.
Hi.
Here to whisk you away on another thrilling journey through the magical realms of Disney, Universal, and beyond. Today's episode, we're talking about my second favorite festival, Farts! Festival of the Arts.
I hate the name Farts. I hate it.
But it is literally the abbreviation.
I know. I don't like it.
It's fine. I don't like it either, but I thought I would give us all a chuckle. So there we go.
It took me by surprise. I didn't read that in the show notes.
You're welcome. But first, thank you to our sponsor, Alonzi Travel, the ultimate family theme park experts. Planning theme park trips can be overwhelming, but Alonzi Travel is here to make it stress-free. With their years of experience, they're your lightning lane to hassle-free travel. They handle all the details, allowing you to focus on having fun with your loved ones. Whether you dream of Hogwarts or Walt Disney World, they've got it covered, tailoring the trip to your family's needs. Visit alonzi-travel.com/take the trip for a magical adventure. What do we got today, Katie?
We are talking all about Festival of the Arts, or that other word that I don't like to say.
I agree with you.
So what is Festival of the Arts? Festival of the Arts is one of EPCOT's 4 festivals that they have throughout the year, and this one celebrates everything creative and artistic. Let's see, there are 3 main areas that Festival of the Arts focuses on, which is the visual arts, the culinary arts, and the performing arts. So you get a little taste of all of that during this festival. And it's a beautiful festival. It really, really is. It is stunning.
It's why it's my second favorite festival now, because they do what Food and Wine Festival used to do, is celebrate different aspects of creativity. And fun fact, I went to the very first Festival of the Arts when it debuted, when it was weekends only.
Really?
Yes, and I was immediately obsessed. What I like about this is also, like, they get creative with the food. So, like, we love festival booths. Like, the food at festivals is always great, but they'll do like creative presentations as well. So my little culinary heart is so happy, especially with like the deconstructed key lime pie.
I was just about to say the deconstructed dish and the tomato soup with the art pop can, like
the pop art, Pop-Tart. Yeah. We're going to get into the food. Don't you worry. Yes. Katie and I are big food lovers, so don't worry. Good. But I love that this festival celebrates creativity in multiple different ways. So it's not just like, here's some art. Yeah, it's like
here's some art you can buy.
Yeah, and there's tons of art that you can buy, but like they'll also have the artist there. And you can talk to the artist and they'll sign their art. Like a couple of the artists that I follow, because I just think they're so creative, they post their schedule, and I've never been able to see them, but like you can see them and you can buy their art from them and you can have them sign it. They do, my friend did a create your own scarf.
That's fun.
The one that where like you paint it.
Like painting on the fabric?
No, like you get on a bicycle and it like splatter paints it.
What?
Yeah,
that's
like
wild.
Really creative stuff. And then you've got it on the Musty Experiences, but like keep going, because this is literally the Festival of the Holidays is my favorite one, because I'm a big holiday person. So
it's the best one.
But this is the second best and second shortest.
It is. Well, Festival of the Holidays is shorter, right?
Right.
Yeah. So this is the second shortest festival, and it's at a time that I think it's hard for a lot of people to travel during the early beginning of the year, you know.
Well, it doesn't start until like the 15th, the middle of the month. So if you're a Dopey runner, and if you miss Dopey, listen to our last episode. If you're a Dopey runner, you'll always miss it.
Yeah. And if you're like me, and we do that Christmas vacation every year, like, you know, I have been
you miss both.
I miss both because we have that, you know, like we travel exclusively after Christmas morning, because that's when the kids find out where they're going. So we normally miss Festival of the Holidays and this one, because it's just, but I have been to one day at Festival of the Arts, and I am going for one day this year. I'm going to go on the very last day of Festival of the Arts this year.
Yes. So some of the must-see experiences are Once Upon a Stage, 30 Years of Disney on Broadway. This is a new exhibition at the
Communicore.
Thank you. The Communicore Hall. We ran past it on the Dopey course.
I've seen some content. It looks really cool.
Well, Disney on Broadway is really cool. Yes. Visual art in performance. So you can watch artists perform their crafts live. So like I was saying, you could get the scarf made. They have chalk artists that'll do sidewalk. It's so good. And then it'll rain and I feel so bad.
It's the best part of the festival for me is the sidewalk chalk.
So good.
Like, love it. And just under the food.
Yeah, there's all lots of other stuff, but those are just the ones that immediately come to mind. Animation Academy. This is usually just at Animal Kingdom, but they'll do 2 classes a day, and you never know which character you'll get until you sit down and the animator walks you through it. But this is a free activity. A lot of fun. But the best part of Festival of the Arts, the best part, is Disney Broadway Concert Series. And this is the best because they'll have 2 literal Broadway performers that are not on Broadway right now. But my favorite is Josh Strickland. He played Tarzan. He's got an amazing voice. So they'll perform 3 times a night, again, for free. And
included in park admission.
Included in park admission. They will sing Disney Broadway hits. So they'll do stuff from Aida and Lion King, Hercules. They were singing stuff from Hercules, which isn't even out yet. Newsies, like the Broadway stars will pick the songs that they want to sing, but it's a rotating cast. And then like, I think it's the last 2 performances, they'll usually have 4 performances.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like the final send-off. They'll have special performers. The genie from Aladdin, what's his name? Michael Scott. He's got 3 names. That guy.
I know who you're talking about though.
He's hilarious. He does it too. So I think he's going to be at the final performance. But it's Broadway, you guys. Disney on Broadway.
So, like the final performance, like the day that I'm going. Like when does it end? I should probably know this. I'm my own worst travel agent. Like that's
of the arts, Disney on Broadway.
We put your needs as the client before our needs. So like I don't even know.
This is in my Festival of the Arts guide, but because our specific trip doesn't go over that. Yeah. Let's see. February. Where is it? What day is the last day? February 24th?
23rd.
24th.
Yeah, because that's the day flying in.
February 24th is the last day. So, yes, February 24th is going to be Michael James Scott. I was so close. Michael James Scott, he's from Aladdin. Kissy Simmons, I love her. She's from The Lion King. Rodney Ingram, he's from Aladdin. And Cara Lindsay from Newsies. They are all performing on the 24th.
I won't be there on the 24th. I will be there on the 23rd.
Well, the 23rd is going to be Michael James Scott and Kissy Simmons.
We just went off on a tangent.
Okay. Well, this is important because I'm missing my favorite. I'm missing Josh Strickland. His last performance is on the 11th. But I like Michael James Scott.
Yeah. Yeah. Same. See, this is why we should just live and go to the parks every single day.
I know.
You're always missing something. Always.
Missing something. So speaking of the food, this is the most exciting piece. So number 1, my biggest tip is always to get the festival themed gift cards. They are wrist gift cards and you can load them with whatever amount you deem appropriate. I'm going to tell you right now, it's not enough.
Yeah.
You'll be reloading that bad boy. Don't worry. However, when you have it on your wrist, you make it super easy to buy things at the booths and you don't have a million charges on your credit card. Okay, we'll get to tips anyway. But can we have a moment, and you know how much I hate giving a moment to this, but for the popcorn bucket?
Like, you're not a Figment girl.
I'm not a Figment girl, so you know how much it burns me to say this light bulb popcorn bucket is the cutest stinking thing.
It is cute. You know, popcorn buckets are your thing. We can all tell what my thing is from behind me. But it is really, really cute.
It is really cute, and I just hate Figment. So the first year that they did, I think this is the 4th year for popcorn buckets. So the first year they did a popcorn bucket was strictly Figment, his little body. You guys, people queued in an 8-hour queue for this thing.
This is how we got virtual queues for popcorn buckets. Was this right here? Yeah.
Yes, this is why it came into be. So then the next year they did mobile order for the Figment popcorn buckets, and it was the same bucket as the year before, so it wasn't as popular. And then last year it was the pyramids.
Yeah, the pyramid.
Yeah, but this year it's a light bulb and Figment's on top. Like, it's cute. I like it. I'm not gonna buy it.
Are you sure?
100%. I'm not gonna buy it. But I'll look at it and be like, oh yeah, that's cute. Good job, Disney. And then I'll walk away from it.
You know, and that reminds me, before we get into food, that I didn't put merch on our outline. And merch is a big deal for all of the festivals, but for this one too, because I don't think we mentioned that you can purchase the art. Like that there are, not only are there the live performances and you can watch but
we kind of, because I said you could buy it and you can have them sign it.
Yeah, but all around Epcot will be artists set up with booths with their personal, artwork in there. And if the problem with this is a festival you want to drive to. Because you might want to bring something big.
Oh my God. And because Disney has Disney fine art, you'll always see Disney fine art at all the parks, but it's a very limited selection. But for Festival of the Arts, Disney invites tons of different kinds of artists. So Noah will be there. Noah does spray paint art. There's an artist that does anime style, all kinds of unique, and it's not always Disney.
I saw Taylor Swift stuff last year.
Yeah, somebody posted something that this year too. But it's all kinds of art and really talented people, and you can buy it and take it home. So, Disney does ship things home. Keep that in mind. But okay, so the food, this is the fun part. So I have the food menu pulled up so we can I'm not going to talk about everything, but I will talk about the highlights. So one thing I really like that they're doing now is at the Communicore Plaza, they'll do either new foods or highlights from previous years. I cannot tell you how excited I was that the pierogies were back for Food and Wine Festival. Yeah. Poland was kicked out of Food and Wine Festival in 2019. I don't know why. And they had good food. So
they were booted.
And those pierogies are a crowd pleaser. So I was so happy to see them. But for this festival, it's all new stuff, which I'm intrigued by.
The cheddar and chive scone with the salmon, the creme fraiche, and the caviar. That sounds like a Katie thing. That's on my list.
You like the soft shell crab as you, because you're Louisiana.
No, I don't like the texture of a soft shell crab. I love all seafood. I don't like the texture of soft shell crab.
Okay. That's fair. It creeps me out.
Well, yeah, I don't like that bite, that mouthfeel. But, one of my favorite things about going on a cruise is that every morning I could have a bagel with salmon. The silliest little thing. I don't make them at home, but if we're at an all-inclusive resort or a cruise, I eat that for breakfast every single day. And I'm cheddar and chive scone with salmon and caviar? Yes, please. That's me.
Sign me up. Connections will also have a special liege waffle. I have still yet to try the liege waffle to actually tell you if it's a true liege waffle, but I doubt that it is.
I haven't.
Yeah. And then they have a new booth, fictional victuals menu. This is disgusting, but also really interesting.
The squid ink pasta?
Yes. No.
Yeah.
The squid
no, that one's fine. It's the
octopus.
The octopus, yeah.
Yes. So this one is going to be it makes me think of Little Mermaid.
But it also sounds like stuff that I would enjoy because it's got fingerling potatoes, olives, capers, and sauce. If I could get over the octopus.
I can't. The octopus leg sticking out, I can't. When we get calamari, I can't have the one that's a body.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm with you. Yeah, I gotta have the little curly cues of calamari.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
but this is to our point of interesting food. Like you really don't see squid ink pasta, but it is a staple in Italy. You
Mm-hmm.
don't see octopus because
In a theme park.
in a theme park because it freaks people out. And then they'll also have like a lot of varied drinks. So like this one has a butterscotch milkshake. Weird. And then they'll have interesting other beverages like this one, Boyd and Blair has lime juice, simple syrup, juniper, and Boyd and Blair vodka. Interesting. The deconstructed dish has the best stuff.
Love that one. Love
The
that one.
deconstructed BLT is fantastic. The deconstructed key lime pie is fantastic. The mint julep is gonna be in my hand.
I didn't get that. Is it good? Should I put it on my list?
Well, I think it's new. They used to
Oh,
have
is
a
it?
mint julep a long time when the festival first started. They had a wild berry green tea mint julep, and it was so dang good. So I'm hoping this
Yeah.
is similar because the strawberry mint julep.
That sounds super refreshing because, like, you've got the green tea and the. Okay.
Okay, the other really fun
Write
one,
it down.
and yeah, I'm loath to say this, but Figment's Inspiration Station menu, the rainbow cake, it was actually good.
I'm shocked that you tried it.
I'm shocked. I don't remember why I tried it, but I tried it, and like it is a little bit of a denser cake, but a spongy denser cake, not like Gideon's. I don't like Gideon's cake.
I have never, only cookies. Only cookies
And
from Gideon.
the freeze-dried Skittles I really liked.
I've heard that's the star of the show. Like, but I've always looked at that cake and said that is calories and filling in my belly that I don't need at this festival. But
Yeah,
like
that's
for
fair.
you to vouch for it, that's high praise.
I'm not going to say it's the best cake I've ever had, but I was like, oh, all right.
Not bad to share with like a friend or three.
Yeah.
You know,
And
like
then
everybody gets a bite.
The homemade Pop-Tart I love homemade Pop-Tarts. Raspberry and lemon cream cheese filling? Come on.
I do. I love everything lemon. Like
Yes.
I am a lemon bar, lemon cake girl.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, I'd give it a try.
And this one, I don't know when Disney decided to have like this big partnership with Three Daughters, but they have so many beverages from Three Daughters between hard cider and beer.
I
You can
love
get
a hard cider.
Me too. So this one, I know I said we weren't going to go through all the menus, but black cherry, blood orange, and pineapple, and you can get a flight. Just saying. And that's where the popcorn bucket is. There's also Craftsman Courtyard. So this one makes me think of like what you'd find at the Grand Californian.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got a beef Wellington, mussels, bone marrow, things like that. And then we get into World Showcase, and World Showcase is going to follow like Food and Wine Festival, and they're going to be kind of like the countries. So La Artista is Mexican inspired, and get out of here with that flan custard.
With popcorn
Yeah.
flan? Yeah, no. That texture's weird. Weird textures in one bite.
Yeah.
No.
That's a no. The Painted Panda has an egg tart that looks like this amazing dessert from Portugal. So I'm like, I usually skip China because usually they don't do a good job, but that tart looks like a thing from Portugal that I absolutely loved. So I may have to try this.
I have not heard good things about the shrimp dumplings. So
yeah, it looks
you
disgusting.
might want to give those a skip.
Yeah,
that's not on my list.
What's always a skip is so the Refreshment Outpost in the unofficial Africa. They'll always have menu items as well, but this one is just a disgusting chocolate chip cookie.
That's for your kids. Get that for your kids and move on.
Fun for your kids because you can paint it, but it's a skip if you actually like food. So Germany also has decent food. Theirs is going to be rich, heavy, what you think of traditional German food. Italy is always and forever a skip, and you betray me every time, Italy, with your stupid menus. The tricolor cheese ravioli, like that looks cute.
But it's not going to be any good. And it's just
no, not that one. The mozzarella frita, the fried mozzarella
the
with
fried cheese. Yeah.
It's a piece of mozzarella. It's a slice. We both are very upset with Italy, and Italy has the biggest potential and is the biggest failure year over year. So it's really rare you're going to hear us tell you to skip a booth. This is a skip.
That cannoli looks good though. It's a hazelnut, some more cannoli. Like
that cannoli is going to be trash.
I know, and but you look at it and you're like, okay, hazelnut, some more cannoli. I like all of these things. I like Italian food. I'm gonna go get this, and then you're gonna be disappointed.
I'll tell you, the only thing that interests me is the Mela Spritz, the apple schnapps, prosecco, and sparkling water.
Yeah, Savio.
Yeah, that I'll get a drink there, but you can take a hard pass on all those disgusting food items. America does a pretty good job. They have the deviled egg trio, chicken pot pie. They do a good job. The funnel cake place will also have a seasonal one. This one looks like diabetes on a plate.
Yeah, it's a skip for me. It's got cotton candy and cotton candy flavor on a funnel cake.
Gross.
Funnel cake is sweet enough. Like a classic funnel cake, I don't think you have to update it. Like it's just a funnel cake. Like, I mean, I do like the ones with like the strawberries, like, you know, Sleepy Hollow style. Like,
yeah,
but, like,
why are we doing
leave it alone?
Why are we adding ice cream and powdered sugar and sprinkles? Get out of here.
We're very extra people, but this is too much.
Too much. Japan is usually a hit. I am not the biggest fan, but the Wagyu bun definitely looks up my alley. And they have a sake flight this year, which I find very interesting.
Do you get the sake snow cones? Do you get the sake shaved ice? Have you ever?
No. I don't like shaved ice. I think it's dumb.
It's so good.
But I also try to avoid EPCOT during the I try to avoid the parks during the summer. You go during the summer.
Yes, we'd normally go at the end of May. Yes. But it's good all the time. I would eat it in the winter. Like it's so good. Okay. Moving on.
No, but I get the sake flight looks interesting because that's the first time they've ever had a sake flight. So that's interesting. Tangerine Cafe always has festival items. I personally just skip Morocco. It's not a flavor palette I enjoy, but some people really like it. And then Encanto has their own. It's because they don't have a country, obviously, but they're in between Morocco and France. The
empanada is good. I had that last year.
The empanada is good. I think I had the passion fruit cheesecake. I think that was good.
It sounds good.
Yeah. France has been hit or miss these last several years with all of the festivals. These look odd. So one of them is a puff pastry with duck, chicken, onions, mushrooms, cranberries, and duck sauce.
I would try that though.
I will try it, but it also like I'm confused about it. And then the warm, creamy brie in a house-made bread bowl. Obviously, that's going to be delicious. Obviously.
That's a festival staple. Like that's there every year.
Yes. I don't know why this is called escargot because it's
is their escargot. It's supposed to look like So it's a chocolate candy.
It's a chocolate candy. Yes. Yeah. But what people really come here for is the frozen French martini. Although I saw elderflower liqueur spritz, and that was immediately what I'll be having. Saint-Germain sparkling wine and mint.
I've had that.
It's great.
It's good.
It's great. But most people get the French martini. It's Grey Goose. They have vodka on here twice. I feel like that's a typo. They have Grey Goose vodka, Chambord liqueur.
Maybe that's why everybody gets it, because it's got the double vodka.
Pineapple, orange, and grape juice. That sounds like way too much sugar. That sounds like sugar. Anyway, so France, and then we've got Gourmet Landscapes.
Canada.
It looks like it's all plant-based. Yeah, it's all plant-based.
That's a skip.
It's all plant-based. What happened?
What's going on, Canada?
And then the refreshment port will have a specialty poutine. This one looks disgusting. I don't want pesto on my French fries. Fine. And then the Deco Delights. This one has the frangipane cake, which is disgusting.
I didn't have it. It was on my list for last year and I didn't get it. But you're saying no good.
It's cute,
Mm-hmm.
but it's gross. It's dense in the bad way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. And then Swirl Showcase is another, like, it's always there. This is where they do like the nitrogen dipped things. They'll have festival specific stuff. Bubblegum soft serve makes me want to puke.
Bubblegum flavor of anything reminds me of amoxicillin when I was a child. Remember how it was pink and they would flavor it bubblegum? Never. That's a never. But the cake pop, the liquid nitrogen mini cake pop will probably be the first thing I will get when I walk into EPCOT. Like, because it's just Instagrammable.
It is Instagrammable. Just like Pop Eats, that's where you have the tomato soup with grilled cheese. The one that has pimento cheese is really good. That's the one that I will get. It's pimento cheese, bacon, and a fried green tomato.
Southern girls got to have a fried green tomato.
Listen, like, and the tomato soup is good. So, like, you really can't go wrong. Joffrey's can kick rocks. I don't care about Joffrey's at all.
I have an order in right now for Joffrey's coffee. Let me discuss my love of Joffrey's coffee. Since Rachel does not like coffee, I adore Joffrey's coffee. And if you tell me that Joffrey's is no good, it's a local run business in Orlando. The story of how they got the park contract with Disney is amazing. I stan Joffrey's coffee. I order it about every 6 weeks, whole beans to my house. Love it. Anyway.
Not talk about tangent.
I'm sorry. I get so bad when people are like, Joffrey, Starbucks is better. And I'm like, Starbucks is
I never said Starbucks is better.
You like Starbucks better.
I don't like either.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I like Starbucks better is because they have a matcha.
Well, but I will say that the festival coffee with the donut on top, that's probably a skip for me. I don't need a coffee and a donut. Like I don't. They have a lot of festival exclusive drinks that are just fantastic. That one's not I'm not excited about that.
No. So aside from the food, which you can tell we're really excited about because we spent most of the time talking about food, whatever, I don't care. This is a complete guide to Festival of the Arts, people. So you needed the complete guide. Yeah. There's some other really, really cool things that you can do that are included with your theme park admission. Number one, there's a paint by numbers mural. And this mural is huge. And you just get in line. They give you a little paint pot. They give you a little disposable sponge brush. And you go fill in, I think it's 5 squares with your corresponding paint. And over the course of the festival, you'll create a giant mural. And not always, but sometimes they'll give you like a little bookmark of what the end product is going to look like. Yeah. And how fun is that?
It is so cute.
They also have, kids can do chalk art, which is fun. They have artful photo ops, so you can put yourself in the art. So the ones I've done in the past are the Picasso Screaming Lady, Picasso's Daisies. There's a picture of Frida. There's all these different photo ops, and they'll have PhotoPass photographers there, of course, to take your picture. But it's just a little fun thing. There's also one's an official, one's an unofficial scavenger hunt. Yep. So around World Showcase, you'll find these they look like they're painted on the wall, but they're just stickers of different Disney characters. Like I've seen Peter Pan and Tinkerbell in the UK. Some people were pointing out the Luca characters. Mushu's in China. The Luca characters were in Italy. So just keep your eyes peeled. You'll never know when you'll see these characters. But the official scavenger hunt is Figment's Brush with the Masters. Now, this is a paid you can't just look for him.
Yeah, you can just do it.
If you want the prize, what is the prize this year?
Stencils.
Oh, okay.
It's
if you
lame.
want
The prize is normally lame unless they give you food. Sometimes you get like a cookie or something for the scavenger hunts.
Yeah, but I mean, it's $10, and you're given a map with stickers, and you have to put the corresponding sticker where you find the corresponding figment. So, like we said, you don't have to pay for it. You can just look for him.
It's $10 and it will entertain your children while you go around World Showcase, because depending on the ages of your children, sometimes they are not fans of World Showcase. And as an adult, you are, because you want to try all these different foods and you want to get these flights and you want to do all this stuff. So you have to have something to entertain them, which is where the character chalk art and figment scavenger hunt will come in. And they can have their little stickers and they can do what they need to do.
Yes. We love fun activities, and this one's not that expensive. So, yeah.
And you get stencil.
Yeah. Some tips for visiting, Katie.
Go during the week. Okay. This is for any EPCOT festival. EPCOT festivals, locals are going to come on the weekends and it's going to be busier. Also, I tend to say not to go on the first day or second day, because you're also going to have, or the last day. Yeah, because it's going to be busier, especially like the first couple days, because you are going to have Disney fanatics and content creators and all that stuff coming in because they want to be the first one to get their info out. Take advantage.
So the first day is going to be full of vloggers, which are really annoying. The last day is going to be full of just locals wanting to come in and get their last fix. Equally annoying in different ways.
Agreed.
Yes. But yeah, in general, weekdays are going to be better because the locals love the festival and they're going to be more inclined to go on the weekend. Also, during the day is going to be busier than at night.
Yes, because the evening time people will get off work, they will come on into EPCOT. And must be nice to just go to EPCOT recreationally, whatever you want to.
Must be nice. And we highly recommend doing these interactive experiences, at least one of them, doing the mural thing. That's a quick activity that's super fun. But like as we said, it's included with your theme park admission. So you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't do this fun, cute activity.
Yes.
Just don't get pain on yourself.
For Disney on Broadway, they have dining packages. So there are a select set of restaurants that if you make a Disney on Broadway dine-in package reservation, you are going to get reserved seating for one of the Disney on Broadway shows. Highly recommend doing that. They have it for all the festival performances throughout the year. And it's just a good way to reserve your seat so that you don't have to come early and stake out a spot. They also normally have a walk-up one for Regal Eagle.
That's only if the regular ones didn't sell out.
Yes. So that is that everything is always all booked up, but generally you can always grab like a garden grill or something, even day of, to get that reserved seating.
Yeah. We like reserved seating because we don't like waiting in lines.
No, never.
Don't sign us up for waiting in long lines.
And we also want to maximize the amount of our park time. You're on limited schedules. You don't want to have to go an hour and a half before a performance and start, waiting around there. You want to be experiencing everything that the festival has to offer. So with the dining package, you get reserved seating. You don't have to do that.
Yeah, and Festival of the Arts is one of the few now that has a lot to offer. So there is a lot to see and do. So you don't really need all these extra activities because you're looking around at art, you're interacting with art. You can do chalk, you can do paint, you can do Animation Academy. Like the list really does go on and on and on. That's why I say this is my second favorite festival, because Festival of the Holidays is the best one.
But that is the best one.
This is the second best because Flower and Garden Festival has a couple extra things to do, but not like this. And look,
Flower and Garden used to have more.
No, it used to have less.
Oh.
When it first started, it was just topiaries.
I love the topiaries. I love them so much.
Yeah, I've been going to Festival of the Arts since 2006, or Flower and Garden Festival since 2006. So it used to have way less. But I also feel like between Candlelight Processional for Festival of the Holidays and Disney on Broadway. Those are the two best events because let's be really honest. The concert series for Food and Wine and EPCOT, Flower and Garden Festival are usually people you've never heard of, or
you may get really lucky and there is, a singer from our childhood there, like there might be some, but most of the time it's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's never going to be a current artist ever. But I mean, Disney on Broadway is timeless.
Mm-hmm.
And the Broadway performers are very, very talented people. So, music trends come and go. Broadway is forever.
That's right.
Yeah. So if Festival of the Arts isn't on your radar, it should be, because it's also one of our favorite times to visit the parks because the weather is fantastic. The rates are fantastic. The crowds, except for certain little tiny areas, Cheer Week, is fantastic. So really, this is like the unsung hero of the festivals.
This is the adult time to go. Like,
no, I feel like Food and Wine's more the adult time to go because I don't know.
Well,
I feel like
because when school first starts, yeah, like there's these time periods where as parents, people tend not to pull their kids out of school.
That's what you mean.
That's what I mean. Like, that's what I mean. And it's going to be September and August, which is Food and Wine. And it's going to be January and May. I've also, because I'm not one of those people. I'm going to pull mine out whenever I feel like it, right? But the consensus from other people is, we can't pull them out because, they just came back for this semester, blah, blah, blah. Pull them out. Pull them out.
I mean, because at Festival of the Arts, they can learn, especially if they're artful kids, there's a lot that they can learn. So, I mean, EPCOT is an educational opportunity in general, but
a lot of Disney is educational.
Funjucational.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, we can't book for 2026 just yet. We are not sure when we'll be able to book for 2026, but you can get on our wait list now. And when those rates are available, you can secure your favorite resort and room type so you can enjoy this festival. We highly recommend this festival. And it does coincide with two holidays.
Yeah,
President's Day and Martin Luther King Day. And I think more schools are starting to have February breaks. So take advantage of that and go see this unsung festival and at EPCOT and get some great weather. I don't want to hear you complaining about summer heat because I'm telling you to go in February when that doesn't exist.
Grab your spirit jersey because it might be cold.
I know. You saw me all bundled up for my January trip. It was cold.
It's cold.
Anyway, our socials and how to reach us are in the link in our bio, or just head to alonzi-travel.com/take-the-trip. And we are excited to help you on your next Disney vacation. Until next time, bye.
Bye.